So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we have our very first corner. That has been slung wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Vidal, Kante makes the interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. That's a decent clearance. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
He's found a way through. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time.
We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is eerily reluctant.
You mean Dennis Bergkamp, of course.
Yeah, what a brilliant operator. I mean, his levels of skill and technique and imagination are just textbook, and sometimes off the scale. He won't back down in a challenge either.
Back into the middle. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Vidal. And Vidal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Turkey are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! Oh, what? In he goes again! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 15 minutes...
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rooney. Alexander-Arnold, and he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi, he's had a hit! Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's straight offside. And that's been won straight back. Chalobah kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. That's an errant pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now the breakaway. Chalobah. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that was vital. Spread out to the left. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well timed, excellent interception. Showing great feet there. Conte.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. He's shifted. Decent hit! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Turkey, after 32 minutes, is Lionel Messi.
Turkey go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Back to within 1. Interesting. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's a good ball. Nicked it back promptly. Cristiano Ronaldo! Too close for comfort. Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's in plenty of space here, and he was quick to react. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Oh, important interception. Dani Olmo gets it away. And it's lofted through here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. And he'll shoot here. Saka. Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pinches it off him. Rooney was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a... It's Rooney! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Van Dijk. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Ruben Neves calmly anticipates. Bergkamp. He's played him through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Here we go again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Rooney, and he's being shifted off it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Messi, he is through here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target. Mbappe, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a throw-in. Nico Williams, he's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been clubbed away. Vidal looking to penetrate. Vidal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's picked his way through. No, he's not getting past him there. Alexander-Arnold. Vidal. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And he was alert to it. No way through. Nice interception, well timed. India needing a change of fortune here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Chalobah can get it clear.
The attendance
there's a
for this
probing
match
ball.
was 70,987.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's a good run down the left-hand side. No luck with that dink over the top.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nico Williams. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rooney. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. And it's Vidal. Nico Williams. Williams. And he's only too happy to take that back. Williams! Dani Olmo. Well, they've got it again. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, and he's through the middle.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He won't be happy with that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Floated through. And he's there to get it away. Shapes to shoot! So welcome one and all to a pitch. So welcome one and all. 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 welcome one and all. So welcome one and all. So welcome one and all. So welcome one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's away we go then. Good effort from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I like...
Seagull! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Keeper was likely to...
Now that's well seen too. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. Good read, needed to be. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. He's played him through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he lines up a cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think about mischief, devilment, somebody who finds those pockets of space and gets turning and bringing others into play. And not only that, Peter, but a very clever goal scorer.
Out of play for a goal kick. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Forlan. Van Dijk gets rid without... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aimed in towards the centre. He gets big. Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice physical challenge. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham! There's the header. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's played. In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Dijk with the clearance. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mbappe.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. And that has put paid to that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kawasaki Frontale applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and oh, smashing header! He's scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Kawasaki Frontale are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale. Fires from distance. Nicked it back promptly. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That is a great pick out. De Ligt wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither side yet able to find the net. That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's being shifted off it. De Bruyne. Now it's Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. That's the throw. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Lampard. Diogo Dalot. Well, they've got it again. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Højlund. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a little off target. Driving on and making good progress. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Look, movement creates more option.
And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you for
So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
No luck with that dink over the top. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And that's been won straight back. No, he's just misjudged that one. Casemiro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Bruno Fernandes. He's through now, and he's following up! There's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 69 minutes is number 17, Garnacho!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That is a great pick out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diogo Dalot gets into some space.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Garnacho. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Foden. A searching ball at it. And a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be
He
commended.
welcomes it in,
There
and he's
will be
managed to...
1
Can
minute
he
added time.
finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most
And
treasured
now,
of games.
please turn towards the screen for a
Any
special
reflections on what you've seen,
presentation
Jim?
featuring
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And the shot! Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh no, what has happened here? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Cafu. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. And here's Bale. He's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Bale. And no, he's seen through all of that. Chalobah did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Gerrard. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's a chance. A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bale. Now it's Bale. Decent hit! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Bale. And it's Bale. He's got a side of goal. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
The message is clear. None shall pass. Yamal. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Bale. Gerrard. He could be in here. He has found the way through. In with the challenge. Yamal. Conte. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Conte. And it's Del Piero. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And they've got rid.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. Messi. India are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Under an awful lot of pressure. Neymar promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bale. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. He's had a hit! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm trying to find the right word here. Does dreadful work?
Cafu. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale. Now it's Bale. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's tried one!
There will be 1 minute
What
added
a
time.
hit! The save was firm.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Oh, what a ball! Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
What?
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Yet another, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? They're back in possession and ready to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nicked it back promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the... Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great hit! Stones gets it away. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the flag has stayed down. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chalobah with the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Can he finish? And he's done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Ugarte. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Haaland wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Danger averted for now. Casemiro.
There will be 1
Garnacho.
minute added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting
Substitutions
of
taking
regular
place.
rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, no joy this time. He can get that clear. And it's Casemiro. He's making a real surge on the left.
That has not gone well.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Has a look and plays it forward. That's a
The
shade
attendance for
optimistic.
this match was 71,898.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Casemiro.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and my lad, ambitious and adventurous too. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Garnacho. That has been cut short. And they've got rid. That is a great pick out. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kivior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get rid. Garnacho. Oh, that's clever. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 9, Boyland.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Can he put it away? And he's following up. Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Would the father of a boy in
Have
a
you look back on the game then, Jim?
proudly make his
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Ball's gone out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers.
And the finish! And it's a goal! Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Haaland. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Bruyne! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rodri. Trossard. In with the challenge. Guardiola is in a really good position out wide.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Shaw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Just eases him off the ball. Trossard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Trossard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Garnacho tries making a foray down the right. He's got away. Now can he hit one? And the ball's come loose here. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal
Please be
impact,
reminded that
or
drinking
else.
is only allowed in the areas shown on this map.
Well, you'd have
Thank
to
you
say
very
it's a
much
game
for
that
your
has very
cooperation.
much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal
Could be danger here. Diving header! And he's managed to get rid. And here's Foden. He's under a lot of pressure there. Short changes him with that pass. Ugarte. They get a throw in. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Trossard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Stones. Now it's Foden. Bruno
The
Fernandes.
attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
70,987.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Ederson getting this one clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Foden. Good ball over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stones. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets his pass away. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Now it's Trossard. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That is a great pick out. Foden. Chalobah wins the duel this time.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, super ball. He's onside. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends
Hello,
on this.
everybody, and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. That's played into space. Foden. Scholes. It's Scholes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Haaland! Bit too much weight on the pass. That's a little off target. He's going to be disappointed with that. Diogo Dalot. And that is as far as they're going to go. And through to the goalkeeper. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Always onto this. And he's taking no chances there. Palmer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good run down the left. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Garnacho. Now it's Foden. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Scholes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Shapes to shoot.
Added time.
And he's there to get it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
Palmer! It's a loose ball. Ugarte. He's played him through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Gabriel. Timber. Foden. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Threads one in. Rodri.
The attendance for this
Jim, what are you
match was
thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down,
71,898.
they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Onana chooses to deal with it himself. Palmer.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Gets his pass away. And that was very necessary. The message is clear, none shall pass. Shaw made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Good effort from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Picked out brilliantly, it scores! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mohamed Salah! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Garnacho. There he goes, motoring forward. Timber. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. And it's Scholes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Garnacho. He is through here. That's tiny.
Added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
had it nicked away. Scholes. And the referee brings it to a close.